right, we got a little light on the subject now. It helps. Let's see. Oh, I need to move that way back. Good morning, everybody. It's time for reading rigidity. And you probably guessed what I mean by that. We're working on flexibility. So, as you, of course, know, Parkinson's, you got your rigidity, joint stiffness, muscle stiffness, tightness, all that stuff. So, we're doing exercises to break out of that. Some of these are included in the big program, not all of them, but the first one for sure is. But just follow along with me when you can. And if you need to take a minute to see what I'm doing and then try it later, don't feel rushed. You can always do it on a replay later too. So let me know in the comments if you're here. I see a couple people joining here. Sorry, I'm out of breath. I had to run back down the stairs to get my AirPods, and now I'm like out of breath getting up the stairs. Whew. Because I was trying to be on time. All right, let's get started with the first exercise. This is called sit and reach from the LSVT program. So we'll start out on your right side, which would be my left side because I'm your mirror image. What we're going to do is I have a big hand. You can't see my hand. Big hand out to the side. We're going to reach across with a big sweep, and we're pushing that leg back, reaching up as high as we can. We're going to hold this for a count of 10. Let's do it together. Big reach and hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And we're ending with a big finish. All right. Now, since some of you may be new to this, we'll do 5 together, and then we'll switch sides. Ready? This is number 2. Big stretch. Get that leg back as big as you can. Big reach up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Big finish. Let's go. Number 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And finish big. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This is the last one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And finish big. Okay, now we're going to go the other direction. So big hand. We're going to reach across. Big leg behind you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And finish big. I'm sorry if I didn't mention this before, but try to sit close to the front edge of your chair so you've got some room to move your legs. This is number 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Big finish. 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And finish big. That's it on that one. We are going to move on to our next one, which is going to be star reaches, or that's what I like to call them. Hope you can hear me okay. I'm using these AirPods because it helps me move around a little bit easier. Okay, so star reaches, we're going to be kind of sitting back. I want you to scoot back in the chair this time, or couch, wherever you happen to be sitting. If you're in an easy chair, we're not going to make it easy. Okay, so this first exercise, or the second exercise, is going to be star reaches is basically just supported in the lower half. We're going to be reaching up and across, trying to keep a nice upright posture, but we're going up and across as high as you can. So you should feel this in the upper back between your shoulder blades, ideally. Let's go together. This is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Try to almost do it like a punch if you can. 7, 8, 9, All right, good. We're going to move on to some standing exercises now. First one's going to be wall angels, and then we're going to work on another stretch for the chest to kind of open that up a little bit. We'll start with the wall angels, and then we'll go from there. Let me turn you this way. So, wall angels is pretty simple. It's like it sounds, kind of like a snow angel. Important thing about wall angels, you want to make sure that your posture is appropriate. So, we want your bottom against the wall. If you can, try to get your shoulder blades and upper back to be in contact with the wall. For those of you that may be a little bit more rounded in your posture up here, it's okay to just try to get the upper back to touch. But if you can, I want you to really try to reverse the spine so that you can get the back of your head even against the wall. That's the biggest challenge on the posture part. And try to keep those 3 points of contact, 2 to 3, big arms against the wall. And we're going to go up and try to squeeze your shoulder blades, pinch them together as you go up. Now, if you feel like your arms are starting to kind of come off the wall and go forward, you know you've reached the end of your range of motion. So don't do that. Just go as high as you can without feeling your arms come forward. I may be able to go up a lot higher, so don't feel like discouraged if you can't get as high as I am. Just doing this motion, you should feel, of course, muscular fatigue a little bit between your shoulder blades, but you should feel a stretch, hopefully, in the upper back and the cervical spine, the neck. See, I think that was 4. I've been doing them and talking, so let's call that 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Pretty simple. I'm going to turn you back this way again so you can kind of see that corner. I can move you closer if I need to, but I think you'll be able to see from that distance. So I'm going to face away from you first, just so that you get a better view when I go sideways on the next rep. I'm going to start with my right arm. What we're doing here is a pectoralis stretch. So we're trying to open up the one side of the chest, like so. You know, we got this posture typically, or you can get this posture with Parkinson's, so we're trying to basically reverse all that. So I'm going to face away from you. So try to get your hand against the wall. You can find a corner like this. It could be a doorway, whatever works best in your home or apartment. So elbow and shoulder about 90 degrees. If you can't get up that high, it's okay to be down here. But just try to get up here if you can. Step forward on the opposite leg, and we're leaving this arm behind a little bit. So we're trying to kind of go forward with the weight on that opposite leg. Bring that shoulder blade, try to actively squeeze that shoulder blade toward your spine just a little bit. You should feel a stretch right in the front of your shoulder, between your shoulder and your breastbone or your sternum. So hold this for about 3 seconds. You want to bounce. So 1, 2, 3, and go out of it a little bit. Back into a stretch. 1, 2, 3. I've got 5 reps already, so you can do more later if you want, but just try to do it with me. 1, 2, 3, 6. 1, 2, 3, 7. 1, 2, 3, 8. 9, 2, 3. One more time. 10. 1, 2, 3. All right. So you can see from the side profile what that looks like. It's nice, a convenient corner I've got here. So arms up on the wall. You can see that here. I'm stepping forward with this leg. I'm going to leave that arm behind. Squeeze that shoulder blade. And you'll notice my posture. I'm not leaning forward. I'm trying to stay upright as much as I can. So I'll count that as 1 rep. We got 2 here. 3. 4. 5. 6. We got 4 more. 7. 8. Last 2. 9. And 10. That's all there is to it. Now, the next one we're going to do is going to be, I think what we'll do is I'll show you a stretch for the hip flexor muscles here. We'll do standing rock and reach, sideways rock and reach from LSVT. That'll be good for spinal stretch and rotation. We'll do a last one that's going to be a stretch for rotation as well. A little bit more specific stretch. All right. So as far as a psoas stretch, I'm going to turn you a little bit. You're going to want to find something that's a little bit taller. Could be a chair, but that might be a little bit risky with balance. And honestly, with your depending on how tight you are in these muscles, you may not need a really high surface to do this on. I'm going to use this trunk that's standing close by. You could use a stair step if you have stairs in your house. That actually can be good because you got support for balance if you need it, typically. So I'm going to start out with stretching my right one. So I've got this chair to hold on for balance. You could do similar. Have the leg up on the surface, the higher surface. So try to work this leg back a little bit. And what we're doing is lunging forward. You should feel a little bit of a stretch here on the front of this hip. What you could do to enhance it is squeeze this glute. So try to squeeze that butt muscle. You should feel a little bit more stretch here. I'm just going to do a long hold stretch on this one. So I want to say about 30 seconds at least. I'm just counting in my head, one at a time. This is 10 seconds. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Try to stay as upright as you can. 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, and 30. Good. We'll just repeat the same thing on the other side. Leg up and hold down for balance. Gain that back leg back a little bit more. Lunge forward. Squeeze the glute. Hold that upright posture and just keep holding. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 17, 18, 19, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. All right, we're down to the last 2 exercises. We're going to do rock and reach sideways from the LSVT program, and then we'll finish with the wall standing rotation stretch. I'll explain why I'm doing it that way in a minute. Okay, here we go. We're going to twist big toward your right side this way. So it's like a golf swing. We're big pivot, big finish. Ready? Big twist, finish big. Twist big, finish big. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2 more. 1 more. And finish. All right. Perfect. Now we're going to go the other direction. 1, 2. By the way, you can hold on for balance on this. I should have said that earlier. Let's say we're going the same direction we just were. Hold on with one hand for balance and twist. Same thing. Okay, we'll keep going. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay. All right, last one. We're going to do the stretch against the wall here. So this one, typically I like to show this exercise lying down, but some people, sorry, this is really crooked. Some people really can't get up from the floor very well, so I want to be mindful of that. So there's a way you can do this twisting rotation stretch standing up. It's just a little more awkward, but I think you'll get a good stretch out of this. So I'm going to face away from you for this first one. Well, actually, I take it back. I'm going to show you this way so you can see better. So arms straight in front. So we're standing perpendicular to the wall here. Hands together. And then we're going to go out, kind of like an opening book, right? So we go all the way back around. We're just trying to keep these hips facing forward much as we can. I mean, they can rotate a little bit, that's the point, but sort of follow your hand with your eyes. Six, 7, 8, 9, and 10. See, I don't have to struggle too much that direction. I think it's this toward the right that's going to be a little stiffer for me. But we'll do the same thing in the other direction. Now that you've seen how that works. 1. I'm going to go forward a little bit more. 2, 3, 4, 5, excuse me, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, that's it for running rigidity. Hope you feel a little looser after all that. Certainly should. Next class will be planned for next Tuesday, the 21st, and that'd be for amplitude with attitude. So we'll plan on seeing you in the next class, hopefully. And I'd love your feedback to see what you think about this class, and if you'd like to see anything added or improved, excuse me. And look forward to hearing back from you. Thanks a lot for being here.